Hi guys, how you guys doing today? I just wanna, you know, just I just wanted to inform you guys, I'm doing a little switch up to my channel. Um, I'm forever grateful with the subscribers that I have just off the TikTok mix up. But I have to stop making videos like that because TikTok has gotten like so bad to the point that people are calling cops on each other. People are getting each other arrested and they going back to those videos. I'm a little sick, y'all. But yeah, they going back to those videos just to impersonate people. So I just felt like me having them videos up there is, I felt like a snitch. So I was like, I've been in my head for these last couple of months, like, do I really want to post this up? Because I do have a lot of videos. Like, I have all the mix of what's been going on, you know? But the last thing I want to do is to get anybody arrested, anyone deported, or anything. Like, it's just not playing fair. But, all right, let's move on from that. I just wanted to let you guys know in case you guys wondering like why I'm not putting up videos. I just felt like a snitch and I've never been no snitch a day in my life. So, I'm just not going to keep that video up. If it's going to get people in trouble, no. If it's a good laugh, because listen, I love a good laugh. If you can make me laugh, listen, I'm sold. I love a good laugh. If it's something to make people laugh, listen, I will put it up because we getting a good joke out of it. But anything that have to be with serious thing where people is saying incriminating things that's gonna get them in trouble, listen, I'm not posting that up. But anyway, I just wanna say this. It's just been weighing on my mind, and usually like I'm the type of person I would give people advice about certain things. And I just want to reach out to the people who came over the border and they came to America to try to get their life together. And Trump is back in office in January, and I've been hearing a lot of people saying, "Oh, Trump is back in office. A lot of y'all gonna get deported. A lot of y'all gonna have to leave from out of here." But I just want to say this because it's on my mind. I'm happy that Trump is back in office, and it don't have nothing to do with because I want people to get deported, because that's like bad mind energy right there. So it absolutely don't have nothing of that. It's something more serious. Like, I just want you guys to look outside of it. Like, forget the immigration part of it, but look at everything else when it come on to our kids. And they teaching them, they have them reading book about homosexuality and all these things, trying to force this agenda on our kids. I felt like that is more important than anything else. Okay, and there's so many other stuff. The price of living. The Democrat haven't done anything about the price of living for us. I don't understand that. Why is it that other countries getting more money than us and we suffering? The bills, everything got so sky high. So it's more important than immigration. And I just want you guys to just look outside of the immigration policy. How do you guys feel that you guys sending your kids to school, and I'm going to call it a spade the way I spade. I'm not trying to pretty up anything. And these wicked, evil teacher, I call them pervert, because for you to try to put on kids, telling them that, oh, you born in a different body or whatever, maybe you was born that way with homosexual, like putting a wicked agenda on our children. And whereas they doing things we don't know. When we send our kids to school, we don't know what our kids is doing. We don't know what they are teaching our kids for them 8 hours that they are gone, 8 to 6 hours that they are gone. We don't know what they are telling our kids. When we send our kids out a certain way and they come back in, attitude change. They very rebellious against us. And we don't know why. That's because these evil teachers out there putting these evil thoughts in their mind. And the thing that kind of got me a little annoyed, like, when do school got so involved in people's personal life? That's what I want to know. The last time I checked, school is supposed to be for teaching education, teaching someone how to read, how to do math, history, science. Science was my favorite subject in school. Science and all these things. Where do schools start overstepping their boundary and start teaching our kids these evil things? It's just crazy to me. Like, think about it. These kids are young. These kids are very young. Think about it. If you was home, and when it come on to homosexual, in my opinion, it's a sexual thing. Why is a young kid learning about sexual things? If we was in our home and we was teaching our kids about these sexual things, they would try to get us an ACS case or try to get us arrested. So why is it okay for these teachers to teach our kids these inappropriate things? Like, it's not appropriate for the age group. Some of these kids are young, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 13. What do they know? At that age, they shouldn't even be worrying about sex. So I just want you guys to look out of it with the immigration part. I understand a lot of people is worrying. I understand that a lot of people is saying like, oh, I don't want Trump to win. I'm going to get deported. He going to do this to immigrant. But let me just give you a little secret here. Come closer. Let me tell you this. This is what I always tell people when they start feeling worry and panic. Same thing I tell myself. And it always helped me out. Listen, when God is in charge, there's not one thing not one man could do to you. If God said, hey, I want net to stay in America, it doesn't matter what law, who is in charge, or whatever they doing, you will not get touched. Even if they are removing all the immigrant. If God said he wants you here, nobody could touch you. So you don't worry about that. When God say yes, when Jesus say yes, no man could say no. Just remember that. Whenever I get worried, my anxiety start going off, I always think about it. Who's my Lord? Who's my Savior? What he say over my life and what I know to be true. And once I realize the God that I'm serving, who I'm dealing with, listen, I don't care what they talking about over there. I don't care what they doing over there. My God say, you cannot touch me, honey. You cannot touch me. So for those of you who worry about, oh, Trump win, I'm going to get deported. And if you're an asylum seeker or undocumented and you worry like, oh my goodness, Trump is going to win. He's going to send me back home. Stop worrying. Remember who's your God. And if God said no, ain't nobody could touch you. Remember, we are serving a powerful, a wonderful God. I could tell you stories on stories on story about my God. How many times he has come through for me. How many times he has been good to me. So I'm telling you, stop worrying and trust in God. He will never leave you nor forsake you, and he will never let that one person hurt you, and he know your needs. He know everything about you. So stop worrying, okay? Look at the bigger picture. They can't be teaching our kids them stuff. That is dead wrong. And for anyone talking about, oh, she's lying, they are not teaching that in the school. Let me tell you, I have a child and I face it. Okay? It happened with my child. So I know what I'm talking about.